Tuesday's contests in Colorado, New York, South Carolina, and Utah saw the first incumbent House Democrat to lose in a primary this cycle, along with several losses for Trump-endorsed candidates. The progressive wing of the Democratic Party suffered a major blow when Rep. Jamal Bowman, when he lost to Westchester County Executive George Latimer, a moderate, in one of the most tumultuous primaries so far. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's near-perfect endorsement track record this cycle took a hit almost everywhere, while Rep. Lauren Boebert Turcolo, a political lightning rod, all but ensured her survival in Congress in November. Bowman's loss deals the squad a blow. The New York lawmakers' defeat was not a shock. As a member of the House's progressive squad, who stirred controversy on several issues and generated unflattering headlines, Bowman went into Tuesday's primary facing a steep climb. But his defeat is nonetheless a major setback for the progressive wing of the party, who had made a public show of support in the days and weeks leading up to the race. The race gained widespread national attention as a test of the democratic divisions that have been exposed following the outbreak of the war between Israel and Hamas after October 7. Latimer's attacks on Bowman centered on Israel criticizing the incumbent for his votes against providing additional aid to Israel, calls for a permanent ceasefire, and comments initially calling the reports of sexual violence during the October 7 attack propaganda and lies. Bowman later walked back those comments and apologized. Bowman defended his stance on Israel, which he is accused of committing genocide against the Palestinian people in Gaza. He also slammed pro-Israel groups, like the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, AIPAC, for pouring millions into the race against him. Both candidates sought to portray each other as out of touch with the district, but Bowman was ultimately unable to convince his district that he deserved another 2 years in office. He's the first member of the squad to lose a primary challenge since the group formed, and his loss could serve as a warning to other lawmakers who criticize Israel. The next test for progressives will take place in August, when another squad member, Rep. Cori Bush, faces a competitive primary in Missouri. Trump's endorsed candidates have a bad night. Arguably, no political figure in the country has single-handedly wielded more influence than Trump, whose endorsements are often enough to carry a candidate across the finish line in a GOP primary. That wasn't the case in 3 high-profile races Tuesday, in which Trump-backed candidates fell short. In a South Carolina runoff to determine the Republican nominee and likely eventual House member for the solidly red 3rd Congressional District, nurse practitioner Sherry Biggs narrowly bested Trump-endorsed Pastor Mark Burns for the nomination. Her victory was also a win for Gov. Henry McMast,